Hi everyone. So I thought I would do another video just in comparison to my good days and my bad days. So this is my second video on depression, so I just wanted to show you the difference. So yesterday I made a video and it was one of my very low bad days. I spent some time with my sister. I also spent some time with my parents, and yeah, it just kind of lifted my mood. And then this morning I just completely changed my way of thinking. This morning I haven't done anything different apart from taking the new prescription that I've been given. So yeah, I'm in a bit of better mood. I know it's still in the back of my mind and trying to fight those shadows, but yeah, I'm in a lot better place. I went to work. I was happy driving into work. I didn't burst out into tears today. Everyone has been absolutely lovely. No one's been questioning, which again was in the back of my mind to say I need to make an excuse up to, not basically say I was off because I was feeling upset, because some people can get a bit miffed about that because they don't understand. But no, nobody has questioned anything and it's been really good. But yeah, I think the only downside at the minute is it's a bit of a slow workload at the moment because we're not at peak. It's like end of budget for our customer. But hopefully this will pick up next month and we'll be on it. There's lots of new projects, lots of bits and bobs that we can get involved in. So yeah, hoping to get involved in that. A meeting I did miss out on yesterday because I just couldn't face it. I did email for the notes so I could basically relay them off to the whole of our site. It's like a central meeting and nobody bothered to reply, and they have been in, so that was a bit of a kick in the teeth. That it was like, oh, do they want me to go anymore? Am I being judged because I didn't go? I can't exactly say why I didn't go, and I felt like I was going to be a little bit forced, as I had an email from one of the team saying, are you not able to attend? When I said, can you send me the notes after the meeting? I'm working from home, and another person who attends with me on my site has got broken ribs, so they couldn't attend either. And yeah, that hit me a little bit, but I thought, no, it's not going to let it bother me. I'm just going to think that they're all busy and they just haven't had time to do it as of yet. But yeah, I'm hoping that they probably get a response tomorrow. I really hope so, or even beginning of next week, and then I'll start to think, hang on a second, they all got it. But never mind. Moving on swiftly. So yeah, it's not been too bad. I haven't dieted at all today. I've this morning when I was getting dressed, it was quite hard actually, because yesterday I went to the charity shop to try and buy some clothes that I could possibly fit into. I have got them, and then putting them on this morning, they look really baggy on me, and it was just like, no idea, you're making yourself look bigger than you actually are. So what I've done today, and because of the IBS, my stomach swells up so I look pregnant when I'm not actually pregnant at all. And I've actually put some fat pants on with tights on, with a very thin pencil skirt on, and obviously my knickers on. So I've got 4 layers just on under my bust all the way down to my knees. And that, because it's tight, it's made me feel a bit more not as wobbly, if that makes sense, or lumpy. I know that people have obviously probably looked, but you know, it's not bothered me as much today as it would have yesterday, and I was probably more covered yesterday. So yeah, that's clothing wardrobe. I think I changed because I've got the clothes down here from this morning. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I changed 3 times this morning just because I just didn't want to wear what I did and didn't feel comfortable to go out into the world. But today's gone pretty okay. It's been long, and I was just kind of really excited to get home and looking forward to get home. So not just because I was going to be on my own or anything like that. It was just, I just wanted to get home and get comfortable. My job is to sit down all day basically on a computer, and people think, oh, it's not tiring. It really is. You're staring into a bright light constantly. You imagine when you're under a dentist chair and they put that light into your teeth and you can see it when it passes your eyes and then goes down over into your mouth. That's just a flicker. I'm constantly looking, focusing on words and emails and trying to get my brain functioning, thinking straight on millions of tasks. It is so draining, and it is a hard job when, if you think that, say for example, my friends are pickers in a warehouse, not to say that that's not a hard job whatsoever, but it's more physical and maybe a little bit mental. Whereas you've got your paperwork, you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, you pick it, you wrap it, you do whatever you need. Whereas these situations that I have to deal with, I'm managing a warehouse, so situations that they don't see, for example, the colour of something that isn't right, it might be a shade too light, we need to get in manufacturers, or how much it's going to cost, what are the impact on stores, are we able to get it in time for this particular product launch. There's a lot of questions that go around one particular item, whereas that item, to a picker, they might not realise, oh god, that's all gone off in the background, when it actually has. That's kind of what I deal with. So we try and keep everything running smoothly so there's not much of an impact on those guys. So it's okay anyway. But it's mentally draining, so don't ever put an office worker down. It is hard work. And there's many people out there that stay up at night thinking of numbers, emails, which all of us do. And it's hard. But anyway, enough about my job, because it's not my job that's made me feel like this. It's just little contributing factors. So you can probably tell a difference with me straight away from my previous video. So I've rung my mum on the way home, and we just got talking and chatting, and I'm very want to be organised. So I actually was so excited when I saw this turn up when I walked through the door in a little parcel. So I have ordered a diet book for myself. So as you know, I'm gaining weight at the moment because I'm on medication, but I'm hoping if I can maintain it for the wedding instead of expand even more, then I'll be happy. I'm not gonna expect to be a skinny minute for this wedding when obviously I'm counteracting with medication. So yes, antidepressants, a side effect is weight gain. So if you have this, it's not your fault. It's really not your fault. It's how it's making you feel. Again, a lot of depression can make you want to comfort eat, and again, it's just how you feel as an individual. So if you need a chocolate, go get some chocolate. But this is my book. I think it cost me around £5. So it says eat cherry and be merry, and it's actually like a 12-week diet plan, which we've got just under 9 weeks to the wedding. So even if I don't get a chance to fill it in, I think this is still really essential. So it's basically an introduction. It says, what is your goal? Why is it important to you? How are you going to achieve this? What changes will you need to make in your lifestyle? Would you like to plan a reward for reaching your goal? So that's just the first page that you open. So that's probably wise to put, say for example, if you are slimming for a wedding, what is your goal to fit into a size 12 wedding dress? Why is it important to you? Because you want to feel good about yourself. I certainly do. But it could be for other reasons. You want to lower your cholesterol. You want to sorry, I just burped then. How disgusting. you know, that everybody has the reasons for weight loss or just wanting to be healthy overall. So then the next page is that you get this little figure. I think this is probably mutual for men and women. It's obviously it's a woman on this page. I think it is. Well, yeah, it looks like a woman. They've got breasts, so. But you basically take measurements of your neck, your right arm, left arm, bust, waist, hips, thigh, left thigh, calf. Yeah, both calves. So you can see there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. That you've got to fill it in, and you've got to do this when you first started, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and at the end, so you can see the results, because you're not necessarily going to change weight, but you might change the size. So it's basically before picture, after picture, end weight, start weight, all of that jazz. There's also a little game in here. It's bingo for losing pounds. So would imagine like £1 and £2, and you've just got to fill it up. Next you have a gradual tracker, so you can probably see the graduate weight loss, and I think this book further in is really good, and it's Slimming World friendly as well, and probably Weight Watchers friendly. It's got a sleep tracker in there, it's got treat tracker in there, it's got a how are you feeling. Now this is why I got this book, because I think this is absolutely brilliant. How are you feeling? Because this will impact you regardless, every day, your diet, your activity, and I think this is just fantastic for that reason. So this is good for obviously my reasons why I need it, for depression tracking, because then I can look back and go, oh right, I didn't feel so good that day. That's why I might have gained some weight. So it also says substitutions, what you've swapped for. As an example, butter to soft cheese for the ones that have pre-written here. It has favourite meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner, all categorised. My shopping list, my notes on that page. Then it's got exercise tracker. Who actually needs that? We'll just rip that page out. No, I'm kidding. Get your exercise in there. Although I don't do that. I need to do some chair yoga, as they say in the office. And then this is the big kahuna. This is what you will see for the next 12 weeks. And this is a day-to-day guide. So you've got your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Yeah, I said that right. I'm looking at this back to front in the video. Then you have planner, speed, free and treat. At the bottom you've got A and B, again friendly with Slimming World. You have treats, and then it goes up to 20. So is it a man that can have 20? I'm not 100%, but I know a woman's 15, but it can vary for everybody. Allowance used, carried forward. So I don't know if that's a Weight Watchers thing. Water intake. It has caffeine intake. It has sleep trackers. It has fitness trackers. And it also has emotions, how you're feeling above when you've eaten your breakfast, when you've had your lunch, day and daily treat allowance. So I know how Slimming World works because I used to go. So I'm going to give this a go to see if this is good, because when you're not writing it down, I found it quite hard, because when you had the little sheets, you can only have so many for the first period, and then you've got to kind of figure it out on your own. But at the end of this book, which I think is still great, final measurements. So it's not about your weight, it's your measurements. So this is making an impact on your measurements. So this was on eBay, and like I said, it just says eat cherry and be merry, and they came in all different patterns and things. It's called My Diet Diary, just on the back of there. Whether you can see this when it goes on YouTube, I have no idea. But yes, I'm doing better today. As you can see, you can flip from one side to another with depression. I'm not saying this is the end. I'm not saying I'm recovered from this. This is just a good day, goodish day. This is not the best, but it's a goodish day. So yeah, I hope you have watched this and get some ideas. That book is amazing. If you are on Slimming World, go ahead and order that. That's fantastic. I'm so pleased with it. But yeah, I'm gonna go and cook tea for myself now and go and pop and see a friend, because I'm trying to keep more socialised, so I'm not on my own. And because you're your worst enemy when all you think is, oh, I don't really want to go out. You know, don't get me wrong, duvet days are great, but try and force yourself to just stand outside and look in the garden and listen to birds and just something. So I just want to say thank you again for watching. If you did, it's hard dealing with depression, so again I hope this opened your eyes to just the difference that one simple day, one act of kindness towards you can make. So yeah, this is the end of my video, so thank you for watching and more to come. So speak to you in a bit.